what is it? We can't keep saying black men are endangered species because we gotta realize, like Pac said years ago, it ain't just them that's killing us, it's us that's killing us. It ain't them that's knocking us off, it's us that's knocking us off.
Talk.
So, welcome back. After a long time, welcome back to 3/5. I am still the Honorable B. Webb, and I'm still with my homie.
Rad's in the building. I couldn't find my bucket, but fuck it. We just gonna get into it.
We just gonna go.
We just gonna get into it.
So it's been a while. Like, it's been a while since we did one of these.
Yeah.
The last joint we had up was the joint I did for Ross passing away. That was in October. You wasn't able to make it that night, but you know, me and the bros held it down. So we've been out the stew for a minute.
Yeah, we've been out. Yeah, I mean, I think I had COVID. So that should be a good enough excuse.
Yeah, that's
to
a
stay off
reason
the
not to
joint.
be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But as y'all can see, we on location today.
Yeah.
Very special place to be at.
We at Marvin's, baby.
Our most beloved.
Fucking second home. How much mortgage we pay over there?
Oh man, they got our name on the deed.
Yo, I remember they had a grilled cheese social over there, and the line was wrapped around the corner. We walked up. We was like, "Dog, you know we not standing in that line, right?" He was like, "Stay right there. I'm gonna get y'all in here." I'm like, you damn right.
You better.
All the fucking money we spent this joint.
Yeah, man. So you know, it's good to be back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So let's just get right into it.
Man, I want to talk about what you think is the right age to be able to determine what your gender and sexuality is. And let's just use Dwayne Wade's son, daughter. I mean son as an example. As an example.
Oh my God.
You know, is she too young to decide that she wants to be something else?
We coming in hot.
I mean, she could turn around and resent her parents and say, "I was a whole kid. Y'all let me do that?" Right? And now they trying to be supportive, and that's what America wants us to do these days.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you don't do that, they're gonna drag you in the media.
Right.
So, I mean, give me your opinion. You got young kids yourself, you know, so you would have a good perspective on it.
I would think most of us start doing that coming of age thing in high school. I can't put an exact age on it, but I feel like somewhere around that 15 to 16 range, you start really understanding, you know, what sex is and what your sexuality is, what sexuality is on a whole. So I would think it's somewhere around there. But I think it's weird that you come out in public with that. Like D Wade's son or daughter or whatever. Why is that such a public joint? Like, why is that such a public topic? Like, if your child chooses to be a boy at this time, let them handle that where you're handling that. Or let them be a girl when they want to be a girl. Like, they already got to deal with that on a high school level.
Right.
Amongst their peers. You got this out in the national media. You got people like me and you talking about it. They got people in politics talking about it. There's people posting online about. Like, that's kind of weird to put a child, like you said, into that situation.
Right. And then my point is it really about the child, or is it about him and Gab looking like heroes?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because if they had a difference of opinion on what was going on, they would be slandered in the media.
That's true.
Then you got people saying Wade is playing for the other team too. Have you been hearing those rumors? I don't agree with it.
He had a mean crossover when he was playing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
he damn sure
you know
did.
what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like when we was in school, like we went to school with gay people. We had gay guys in our school. There was gay girls in our school. I don't know if in high school. I don't know if there was necessarily. Yeah, because people weren't even coming out with that.
Nah, they wasn't. Yeah, not yet. Nah.
But I remember, like, I had a friend when I was in high school. Was a gay girl. She was openly gay. She was dating a girl. We was cool, and it wasn't a thing where she was out promoting it on Front Street. Like, if you knew her, she would tell you. She wasn't hiding it. It was just like she ain't got to walk around with a sign.
Right.
You know what I mean? Broadcasting it to the world. So it's kind of weird that you come out with that. If your son or daughter tell you that they're going to identify as whatever when y'all sitting down at the table in your house, why is that a public, you know what I mean, topic? Why is that public knowledge? That's weird. It's real weird.
I hate to say it, man, but it was on Obama's watch that, you know what I mean, that he let everybody, you know what I mean, come out. He was the first president to embrace it. But I do still say, though, I'm not talking about gay. I'm talking about trans. I mean, this is what this boy is doing.
Yeah.
He's going to be a girl.
And like you
that
said,
is irreversible, I feel like.
and
I don't know.
if you it's not irreversible. Like, he might want to identify as a boy again one day.
Yeah.
But like you
But
said,
how he gonna lose his boobs?
Wait, he got what?
No, I'm just saying.
No, he don't got no boobs.
No, I'm saying, but if he decided,
Hold on, God. Yo, you threw that joint at me. I wasn't ready.
I'm just saying.
Because you identify as a girl today don't mean you gonna have boobs tomorrow.
Oh, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. I'm still learning the rules. I ain't know. My bad.
Oh my God.
I didn't know that. Yo.
Oh man.
Nah, man. On a serious note, though, man. Damn, PNB Rock, dog.
That's a crazy, RIP PNB Rock.
Yeah.
We seeing a lot of these young brothers lose their lives over nonsense. You know, he's from the hood. He's from Philly. And we've seen a lot of rappers, no matter where they from. These dudes under 35 losing their lives, man.
Yeah, man.
Over nonsense.
Right.
And I don't know, is it what is it? We can't keep saying black men are endangered species, because we gotta realize, like Pac said years ago, it ain't just them that's killing us, it's us that's killing us. It ain't them that's knocking us off, it's us that's knocking us off. Like, this was a black man who was sitting down to have a meal, and another black man came in there to take his jewelry, but ultimately took his life. And that's why he did it in front of his girlfriend. So now you've affected, she's traumatized for the rest of her life.
Right.
Everybody else that was in that restaurant is traumatized.
Yeah.
What was it for?
Right. Did you see what Fat Joe said?
Nah.
Fat Joe said, I was a stick-up boy. So I get what went down, but he was like, why you had to kill him?
Why you kill him? You
Why
want to take his jewelry, take his jewelry. That's that.
You know what I mean? So, but I think, though, man, it's just so much crime in our community. I will say, to your point about what Pac was saying, we're killing us and they killing us.
Yeah.
It is both.
It's both.
But where's the OGs, yo? Like, niggas that used to be real live in the street like that, stick up boys, robbing niggas, might have a body or something. Where they at to be like, yo, young boys?
I think
y'all
they
wildin'.
still around. The youngins not listening, man. These young boys not listening, dog. Like, seriously, after it happened, I was on Twitter and I seen Ice-T. And he was just like, I'm done talking about gang culture in LA. He said, because I keep saying it and y'all keep not listening. He said, I keep telling y'all, like, come on, last year the police chief in LA said, stop coming here. We can't protect you. Ice-T said, look, if you go into certain hoods, you got to know where you can and can't go.
Right.
And if you go in there, you better check in before you get there.
Right.
Snoop Ben said when he come to New York, he said he still check in with people.
Right.
Ross said when he go other states, he check in.
Yeah, you got to.
There's a bunch of people who still say you always checking in with people.
But the young boys don't have no code.
And they like, everybody want to go to Roscoe's when they go to LA, but that's not the one they go to. He deep in blood territory. And he ain't called nobody before he got there.
You go to the downtown like LA.
You go to the joint where everybody is at.
Yeah, right.
He go in there, and you see what happened. It's like, dog, you can't just, especially when you from Philly, LA not your home.
Right.
You can't just move around like it's sweet, because it's not.
Right.
It's not, man. You walking in with your girl, you got your jewelry on. You should be able to do that. I understand you should be able to go sit down and have a meal in peace. He wasn't coming there on no rowdy, but dog, it ain't that.
But yo, do you think social media is actually hurting us in regards to crime in the hood? Like, it's cats seeing stuff like, yo, I'm gonna try that, because down here you got all these carjackings and shit. Up Philly, you got murders, you got stick ups. So like, is it that they checking into social media? Like, are they being dared to do some shit? Because this shit don't make no fucking sense.
Oh, the pandemic had a wild effect on this. We all know crime has gone up, but it's crazy. Like you said, the amount of carjackings, the break-ins out here, the car thefts are through the roof in DC.
Yeah.
Like you said, Philly has got murders going through the roof.
Right.
It's something that went on during the pandemic. I don't know if people that was already down bad, down worse now.
Yeah. It's that damn mental health.
Yeah.
I won't say all,
But some
it's
of it is that.
It's got to be part of it, man, because people really went the hell crazy being locked up in that crib, couldn't leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the first chance they got to get outside, they went absolutely ape shit.
I mean, a lot of people say that it's inflation. That, like, basically, there's no money, there's no jobs, which increases crime. So, what are you gonna do if you don't got a job? You sitting around thinking about how the fuck I'm gonna get paid. Like, I'm just a fucking loser. I ain't got no money, so a nigga just gonna go out there and fucking rob somebody. Because he ain't got nothing else to live for. No food, no money, no nothing.
Dude, that's a real joint, because, like, if I was already down, but I had this amount of money, I knew I could stretch it to make sure I can get a loaf of bread, get milk, get diapers. Now, all that shit costs 30% more than what it used to.
This is true. But niggas also ain't walking around with a bunch of fucking cash. Niggas is paying with Apple Pay. So what the fuck you gonna do?
But he seen jewelry.
I mean,
Cuz seen jewelry, so I can go take that.
And pawn it?
Yeah. Well, you sell it somewhere. You got a fence somewhere, but...
Right. Didn't they try some shit with DC Young Fly, and he was like, oh, you got the right one?
I don't even know. I know somebody just...
He said somebody tried some shit with him, and he was like, yeah, I ain't that bull.
One of these rappers, they just tried to rob him, like, in the past couple of weeks, and he took the boy life.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? It was self-defense. Unfortunately, it went that way. But, yeah, man, I don't know. But also, like, if you down bad, and I understand I ain't never been in that situation where you absolutely down, but, like, are you out here filling out job applications at McDonald's? Like, are you filling out an application at CVS? Are you trying to get a job where you
what I learned about that's slow money.
Mm-hmm.
It's not enough. It's not enough. I need to be paid every day.
Right.
I ain't waiting 2 weeks for $15 an hour.
But when they catch you and you go do that 25 to life,
that's what niggas want to do.
It's crazy. Man.
I went up to the Roots picnic this summer, and I'm on Bainbridge, just 1 block over from South Street. I get a hit up from Frat in town, like, yo, don't go down South Street.
South Street was wild during that joint. They shooting up.
They shooting that joint up, yeah. But what I didn't like they tried to do was attach it to the Roots picnic.
And it was
separate.
had
nothing to do with this shit. I was like, that's corny.
Yeah. But you know what? The dudes that's doing it are realizing when it's out of towners around. So when they had Mochella out here, I'm literally pulling up the block.
About that.
QZ had hit me, like, yo, I'm out here. I'm pulling up the block, and I'm about to make a decision if I'm going down to Mochella on 14th or I'm going to turn around and go the other way. I looked at it, and the night before I was at Chicken and Whiskey, and I seen the crowd that was in there from Something in the Water. Mochella and Something in the Water going on at the same time.
Right.
Bunch of out-of-towners at Chicken and Whiskey, and I'm like, they acting like tourists in here. I just wanted to grab my food and get out of there. That's all I did, so I leave.
Right.
So the next day, Mochella's going on. I said, you got the Something in the Water crowd mixing with the Mochella crowd. I said, them two crowds ain't going to mix. Something going to pop.
Mochella, go. Straight up DC.
Straight DC. And you got all these out-of-towners from everywhere. And most of them was little young white kids. Don't know nothing about the politics in the hood and how it's functioning out here in DC.
Yep.
I looked at it. I literally said, nope, I'm going down Georgetown. I think I went down Georgetown, bust the grub, chilled down there. On my way back, I'm looking, phone alerts going off. What happened? That's where the boy got murked at.
Damn.
They shot the young boy out there right in front of the McDonald's.
Glad you wasn't down there, bro.
Bruh. So, you know what I mean? It's happening everywhere, man. It's crazy. But I got something I want to ask. Think about it, and this is a question that is specific to black men in America. So women, if y'all want to listen, you can check out. But if you want to know about the experience of black men, listen up.
Y'all should check in.
Listen to this. Because I need an answer. I need to figure it out. We got to at least talk about it.
Yeah.
Why the hell is the barbershop so damn expensive nowadays?
Yo.
The barbershop is wild, dog. Because I'm bald. I just go for my beard. I'm down $60 every time.
I think we don't have enough respect for their profession. Let me tell you something.
They don't respect mine because I can't afford it.
Many of them were, they don't have a damn any type of supplemental income. If it's nobody coming in your shop, you're not making money.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have vacation time and shit like that me and you got. And when COVID hit, they was cutting with shields on and shit. They put their lives on the line.
They did.
You know what I mean? So there is some respect for that. You know what I mean? But and how long could you stay at? We grew up on $10, $12 Jones.
In college is when I started paying $20 a June.
Well, he just talking about inflation. How they supposed to get bologna and cheese? They can't get that on 10 or 12 a June. You gotta die.
Yo, what barbers eat bologna and cheese? that's the jailhouse job.
Hey yo, they getting that top dollar from us, so they eating Salisbury steak.
Yo, they down RPM. Ocean Prime. They eating good.
I ain't gonna lie though, Doc, that's a real bill in my house. That's a real. I go, me and my son spending a bean something.
Yeah. Oh.
And I'm at like a good $260 a month, yo.
So I keep seeing the hashtag when we're talking about, guys, send your girl some money for her hair. Hey, women.
Send me something. Send me a cash app. Hey, yo, put my cash app up there, boy.
Cash app us, man. we need help too.
Yo, if you ask me what I want for my birthday, it's November 20th. Send me a damn barbershop gift card. Hey, Justin, start printing gift cards.
Shout out to Justice Khalil.
Shout out to Just Khalil.
Oh, word up.
New shop and all of that. Mm-hmm.
Deep talk.